AverageDayJoes live chat. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
Jay, what's up?
And I'm just What's going on, everybody? I hope you are having a great Wednesday. It is hump day. We are getting over that hump. I hope we all got over it nice and peaceful without any kind of drama at work or anywhere else. And let's get into it. Jay, how are you feeling, my man?
Good. Just checking my gas. So it's all good. They're off to the peaks right now.
Okay.
Come out here, they're like, ooh, it's cold. I was like, yes, sir. That's how it works. This ain't
So,
Southern Cal. This is where it's cold, land of the cold.
if they were cold at your house, I can only imagine how Twin Peaks is going to be feeling for them.
I told them, I said, put on double layers.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Exactly.
the peaks is colder. That's exactly what I said. I said, it's cold up there. So just put on a couple layers because it's going to be windy too.
Yep,
We don't play with the Bay fog.
exactly. All right. Well, in case you don't know, we are your average day
Oh,
Joes.
that's good.
Or
Oh,
over your sports trends, your daily breaking news trends. We got crypto news. We're gonna have horoscopes for you. We got conspiracy theories and movies reviews. So hang on in there with us and let's get going with some Jay. Did you know? All right. So Jay, let's see here. It looks like over 100 tons of gold has been discovered in a once hidden mine. Jay, did you notice?
no, where?
It says it's in Doropo, northeastern Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I'm not sure exactly what country that is. Never really heard of it before. But
Yes.
it has been found there. Let's see here. Jay, did you know that the world's largest asset manager has made a memo to its employees that they cannot bring their phones and laptops to China?
Yeah, I do know that.
That is BlackRock.
Yeah.
Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that Norway is starting to absorb world pollution, 500,000 tons at 8,500 feet under the sea?
Really?
It says that dark oxygen has been discovered for the first time under the sea, and it's not good. The internet is about to collapse in America. One Texas city holds the 50 GW solution. And basically, they're saying that Norway is looking to start absorbing world pollution. Um, let's see. They have like some kind of CO2 storage site, making sure that storage site is able to absorb about 500,000 tons of carbon every year. With the storage site located 8,530 feet below the seabed in the North Sea, this project is altering how they store carbon globally.
Okay.
So that's good. You
Yeah.
know, the US, where like the whole like, because you know, there's like a dead sea or dead ocean spot, right? Have you heard about that in the US where that is?
No. Where?
It's right off of where the Mississippi River where it goes into the ocean over there, kind
Oh,
of by Alabama.
okay.
I believe it's Alabama, but yeah. So that outlet where it releases the Mississippi River is like a huge dead zone. There's no oxygen there because
Uh-huh.
that river's so huge and it has all these like fertilizers and stuff that basically it's releasing from all the farms that it goes through. So that basically makes like that area of the sea over there where it gets out is, you know,
I did not know.
yeah. Let's see, Jay. Did you know that Chagas disease carried by kissing bugs is spreading in the U.S. with California having the most cases?
Did not know.
All right. Let's see if you knew this then, Jay. Did you know that no one wants the Charger EV, so Dodge is going to be slashing the prices?
That's funny. I wouldn't want one either.
I know. Have you seen those things? They look freaking hideous, bro.
It's not about hideous. It's think about what you just said, what it is.
Nah, but it's that's different, dog. That's different because anybody, like for example, this Corvette Stingray that's supposed to be like a four-wheel drive all EV. People are all about those. They're like talking about those. That's like something big that's coming out, and people are really like, wow. But the Chargers, what they did with those is they basically kept everything the same, and except made the body style a little bit uglier. Like it was pretty nice. It was like old school looking, kind of, you know. And now they just made it super ugly, bro. But they didn't really change the design that much, you know.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Have you seen the new Chargers
If
or
I'm
not?
buying a Charger or a Demon, I don't want it to be EV. Sorry.
No, I understand. I
Do
understand.
you?
No, I do.
Oh, well, if
But
you understand, then you should understand why people aren't going to buy it.
like I said, people would buy that Corvette, and that's all EV too.
What Corvette?
The
What
Corvette that's
Corvette?
coming out. They're coming out with an EV Corvette that is like a super hyped. I forgot the name of it, but it's an EV Corvette that they're coming out with. All wheel
So,
drive. It's called the
and
E-Ray. The E-Ray.
what's your point?
So that's going to be something that people are talking about that they want to get, but it's going to look like much nicer than what it is now compared to what the Challenger looked like. You know?
And they want to buy the E-Ray Corvette as opposed to
E-Ray
what?
Corvette because it's the fastest Corvette ever produced.
I have no idea.
Let's see here,
I know
Jay.
nothing about a E-Ray Corvette. I'm like an E-Ray Corvette. I was like, what the hell was that?
I know. It's all good, man.
Yeah, electric. Like I said, it's when I look at that, it's hype. It's all hype. It's all gonna be gone once we have flying cars. We're testing them right now.
Flying cars?
Yeah, the ones tested right there,
Yeah,
Half Bay. Yeah, this whole little era of whatever you want to call it, E-rays, will be gone.
right.
It'll be good though because we want people to have the E-ray, the hydrogen one they come out with, actual gas, flying ones. The more people have different stuff, the better it is for everyone. You
Right.
don't want everyone to have the same thing.
Oh, that's true. That's
It's
true.
terrible. It's the stupidest thing ever. Oh yeah, let's all get the same thing. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
very very dumb.
Exactly. Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that China now has the capability to cut the wire that's for the internet that runs along the bottom of the ocean,
No, I didn't know.
13,000 feet below surface? They're saying so. They're a little bit worried that China might one day want to cut it.
Well, you never know. They do have different things in place. China.
Jay, did you know that San Francisco's rents are the second highest in the U.S. right now?
I thought they were the first.
They're second.
What's higher than there besides what Manhattan?
Um, I
It's got to be the
believe,
only
I
place.
believe so. Yeah, because it is usually is Manhattan.
Yeah, the Upper East. That's the only place that would be higher than here. I
Right,
thought for a second here was higher, but I guess not. Wow,
right, exactly.
because we have the most expensive zip code in the United States.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
You know where that is, right?
Yeah,
Where?
Menlo Park, Atherton,
Yeah, I was gonna say Menton, no, Atherton, exactly. Median
Menlo
household
Atherton.
price. Yeah, median household price is 15 mil.
Right, exactly, exactly.
It's cool because their wealth is different. No one knows who lives there, unless you'll know the Zuckerbergs and the Steph Currys, but everyone else there keeps that on a low low. They're all tech. But
Right,
behind the scenes tech. That's the best part about it. No one even knows. When you drive through there, you don't know who lives there. It's perfect.
exactly. Let's see here. Jay, did you know that um, it looks like Uber and Lyft drivers in California are really happy now because they have come to terms and agreed on a union. They will be creating a union,
A little late, but
right?
I'm
That's what
glad
I'm
they
saying.
created it. But AI will be good luck with your union until January.
Exactly. Exactly.
AI will be fully taken over
Right.
by
Right.
this time next year. We won't even be talking about Uber and Lyft drivers. That's non-existent.
Yeah. Yeah. Who cares about those guys?
No, I'm just saying like that's like old news because we already know. Like right now, this push, like this is the last of it. It's the very last of it.
And then
Especially since
AI power.
Uber is partnered with a couple, like different. I forgot which company was AI, but they have their own AI cars. Remember that they got, and then they're partnered with that AI firm. I forgot who it was. I reported on it. Remember?
The AI firm? Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the firm, but remember they bought the cruise cars, so they have their own fleet out here. They're fine.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
fine. So that's what I mean. Like, I'm glad that Uber and Lyft drivers decided to create a union. Just like I said, a little too late.
Yep,
Too little, too late. Oh, that's a good one.
it's true.
Yeah, man.
All right. Jay, let's move on. I want to do a different little thing, not just about dogs all the time. So I'm gonna get into some tech stuff today, and I'm gonna do your top 5 cell phones that are out right now, that are that are already ranked for you. And basically, if you want it, you want it. If you don't, you don't. But everybody has a preference, right?
Of course.
So
Depending on who wrote the article, too, it'll be the preference.
exactly, that is true. That is true.
Common sense.
Is there any? Well, have you ever heard of CNET?
No.
Oh, okay, they're a pretty big. They're a pretty big company that does different reviews on stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I
So
don't have
I
no
think
idea.
they're pretty reputable. Pretty reputable.
Never heard of it. Doesn't sound very reputable to me.
Well, let's do it because each one that I'm talking about is going to have a little bit of a different category. So let's get into it. Okay.
Yep.
Your best iPhone ever. Obviously, it's going to be the iPhone 16. Just came out. Let's
Hmm.
go for your best Android phone. Your best Android phone is ranked, and it is the Galaxy S25, and this is ranked by performance, by camera, by everything else. Your best build flip phone is going to be your Motorola Razr Ultra, according to people.
They still have razors? No
Yeah,
way.
man. They just came out with some new ones, like
No way. Who the hell has a flip phone?
there's the Razr.
Wow. Wow.
Your best foldable phone right now is going to be the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7.
Don't know.
Best premium Android phone is the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. It has versatile cameras, best screen on any phone, the most powerful phone that they've tested. And for your best Android phone value, you would get the Google Pixel 9a. It's a good value, and it has a lot of the stuff that you want. If you want the best iPhone under 700, they recommend the iPhone 15. You can get one now cheaper than $700 on Amazon and on Apple. And the best that Google has to offer, you would go with the Google Pixel 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL. And as far as I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I kind of just wanted to, I'll do one more. Best phone for Android purists. If you're purely all about Android, the Google Pixel 10, the newest Google Pixel that just came out, going to give you that very pure Android Google experience because that is built, it is a phone that is built on Google. So that would make sense.
Oh,
All right, Jay. So let's move on, guys, and get into some sports. I think we only had MLB, right? Going on today.
yes, sir.
All right, so
But
let's
I got
do
a couple
MLB.
other things trending,
Yeah, yeah.
but
So
I'll go MLB first though.
exactly. So let's do the scores, and then we'll do all the transfer, everything after that.
Shall let me pull up MLB. Let's see. All right. Let's see what current games we got on. No current games. Oh wow. Okay. All right, so let's see. Giants beat the Rockies 10-8. Astros beat the Yankees 8-7. Cardinals beat the A's 5-1. Brewers beat the Phillies 6-3. White Sox beat the Twins 4-3. Braves beat the Cubs 5-1. Angels beat the Royals 4-3. The Rays beat the Mariners 9-4. Guardians beat the Red Sox 8-1. Blue Jays beat the Reds 13-9. Pirates beat the Dodgers 3-0. Orioles beat the Padres 7-5. Diamondbacks beat the Rangers 2-0. Nationals beat the Marlins 10-5. And the Tigers beat the Mets 6-2. Surprising, no current games. It's interesting. All right. That is all MLB, bro. There's actually no, that's it. I didn't even have friends in the MLB.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. The big news today was it was basketball news.
Basketball, really?
Yeah.
The basketball, really.
Oh man, so basically Kawhi Leonard, in order to, how do I put this? In order to not get salary cap luxury taxed, Steve Ballmer. So they wanted to give Kawhi an extra 28 million, but they couldn't do it under the salary cap rules, or else they would have been luxury taxed, you know.
Uh-huh.
So what this guy did, Steve Ballmer, bro, and they got caught. He decided to make a tree planting company and like basically have Kawhi as a worker there and pay him the 28 million through a company.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
It's kind of funny, right?
Oh,
I mean, you're thinking outside the box. You know what I mean?
sure.
I mean,
That's funny though.
a tree planting company. Hey, bro, hey, I ain't mad at it. Kawhi's a chill dude. But yeah, he earned 28 mil through the tree planting company. That's how they were able to subside the salary cap rule. But they got caught. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I thought it was hilarious when I read it though. I was like, no way. Because it's not like he was actually planting trees.
Yeah,
He didn't do any work or anything. It was just, it was like a seed company. That's it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm wondering, there's always two sides to these stories, so I'm wondering who the snitch is. There's a snitch, clearly. Because you don't just find that out and then, like, okay, these guys are in trouble now. So there was definitely a snitch somewhere along those lines.
Yeah.
And, if I were Balmer, I'd be looking for the snitch. Why? Because no one should know that. No one should know that's how that went down. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because that's some insider shit. It's funny. I laugh about it. But if I was Balmer, I'd be pissed. I'd be hiring someone like, hey, bro, you need to find out who the fuck snitched about this shit and handle it now,
Exactly.
Like, because that's some bullshit. So I don't know how much trouble they're going to get in this year. Because remember, you saw what he did in the offseason, right? That team is stacked. Remember?
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
he has a stacked fucking team. Like, that team should, no lie, should be Western Conference Finals, without a doubt, with that stacked ass team. But I don't know how NBA is going to deal with this, considering they found out, instead of getting luxury tax, he made his own side company for Kawhi. So we'll see. But I thought that was some crazy news. I was like, oh shit, bro. So that was big news today.
Exactly.
Other big news is your girl Angel Reese. I didn't think it was big, but it was trending. And yeah, she, her big mouth. She basically, her teammates are unhappy with her because she doesn't believe her teammates. She named them to Rachel, Banham, Haley Van Lith. She said they're not capable of leading a playoff team. This is coming from someone who bricks the ball, who can barely dribble. So I don't even know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
I've seen her play ball. I don't think she's any good. But you're Mr. Angel Reese, so I don't know. I'm not a fan of hers, but yeah, I don't agree with what she had to say. So now it's going to be even worse because now, being that she was attacking her teammates, I'm sure they're really going to pass her the ball too. So her stats will probably completely drop.
For sure.
Women's sports, bro. You got all this emotion into it for no reason.
Well, women are emotional creatures, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that one out.
Right.
But yeah, so those are the two biggest things. That's obviously WNBA and NBA. But yeah, that's it. Nothing else trending in sports today. Obviously, tomorrow we got the big stuff tomorrow. The big bigs tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. All right. So that is all our sports news, guys. Let us move on. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be the first NFL game. So
Thank you.
boom.
Yes, Cowboys Eagles, 5:20 p.m. kickoff. Obviously Thursday night football. It's on NBC. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Eagles are favorites by 8.5. That's a no-brainer. They should murder the Cowboys. Cowboys lost their best defensive player literally 2 days ago because Jerry Jones decided he didn't want to pay him. So
Yeah.
bye bye. So good luck. Yeah, Eagles should. That's an easy win. They'll run all over that weak ass team. Light work.
Light work.
And then we do have Friday a special. I could announce. You know what? I'll announce it tomorrow. Announce it tomorrow.
Okay. Well, give the people a hint at least. Now you made it all juicy.
Yeah, because it's a game in Sao Paulo. So you have obviously the Kansas City Chiefs. They will be playing the Los Angeles Chargers. That's going to be good. That's on Friday. It's on YouTube TV, by the way. It's at 5 p.m. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like when we have the international games because that's kind of cool, because then obviously showcasing football all around the world. Football with the pigskin. Yes, that's what I said.
All right, guys.
That's gonna be.
Let's move on and get into your trending topics right now that's going on. We got some crazy stuff going on in the world, so we definitely want to report on it for you guys. Let's start off with some, I guess, University of Massachusetts news, which is national news. Let me get into that. Okay, let me pull this up for you. So it says that the FBI and the police are investigating after a suspected armed person was seen in a video near University of Massachusetts Mall. City and state police and FBI are investigating after video that appears to show a person holding a gun on the university, which was shared on social media Wednesday afternoon. The video, which has been validated by the Lowell Police Department, shows a man holding a long gun walking behind Riverview Suites Residence Hall. A student witnessing the incident called 911, prompting a large response. There was no reports of a shooting, and a campus-wide shelter-in-place order was issued as they attempted to find the suspect. The order was lifted at about 5:15 p.m. after authorities determined the suspect was no longer in the vicinity. So yeah, guys, they had a little scare today at the University of Massachusetts with a lockdown. Somebody was basically caught carrying a gun around, but luckily nobody was hurt or injured. And yeah, they did not find that guy yet. So I guess he is armed, and they are looking for that as of right now. So I know everybody's on their like toes when it comes to universities and stuff because we just had that shooting like last week that me and you reported on, Jay, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
last week.
that. All right, let's move on and get into our show's title trend. Jay, what is going on in Florida?
So Florida is ending all vaccine mandates in the medical freedom push. So Florida Surgeon General Joseph Ladapo, alongside Governor DeSantis, announced the end of all state vaccine mandates, including those for childhood diseases like measles and polio. That the mandates infringe on personal. Someone argued that the mandates infringe on personal freedom. So there, obviously, there's some people that are against it. Obviously, the decision is aimed at promoting medical autonomy. So we will see. Supporters celebrate it as a victory for liberty. Some people are, you're gonna have half and half always. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But you know, it's Florida. It's Governor DeSantis. He does what he does. I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
this is great. This is great news. It's like a thing because okay, I don't know, Jay. Like when it comes to like the jab and what happened and how they try to take all our freedom away and force us to get vaccine, obviously when it comes to something like that, we like at least you and I'm not going to speak for other people, but you and I for sure saw what was coming, and we knew that no government is going to push something so hard unless it was something that is bad for us. Because whatever the government does, you always pretty much got to do the opposite. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
especially because it was free. Oh
like
yeah, it's
exactly free.
free.
And if you see it, like it cost them so much money to do something like this. Yet
Yeah,
the money that they spent to give everybody a vaccine in the world, they could have basically fed all the like poor people like 10 times over. You
right.
know what I mean? That's how much money was spent to give a
Yeah,
vaccine. Yet they could have like helped so many people in many other different ways.
yep.
So it depends, like because like I'm not gonna say I'm against all vaccines because I guess like back in the day with like smallpox, vaccines did help a lot with things like that, and they curbed stuff. They curbed like the whole like health aspect of it, and people did stop suffering. So I can't like I don't know because I can't say that it's a bad thing all vaccines, but I know for a fact that the vaccines that are here today, like if you look at the schedule of a child and the vaccine mandates that they had, like when me and Jay were born, as opposed to the year that is happening now, it is 10 times over that these kids are being exposed to a whole bunch of more vaccines. And it's basically like shocking their immune systems from the day they're born. They don't even have time for their immune systems to give a little bit of a development yet. It's just you're giving them this whole spike of different vaccines. And it's so much more now than what it was like back in the day when like we were born. So definitely you see a lot higher rates of autism, a lot higher rates of different medical conditions in children that you've never seen before. And when you look at it all and you connect the dots, it's all related, obviously. So that's kind of where my stance is on the whole vaccine thing. I'm pretty sure you're pretty similar on that, Jay. If I'm not mistaken.
I would. Sure. Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say so.
Yeah. So what do you think? Florida is that something that other states are going to follow, or what do you think about that?
Um, I think. I mean, Florida's Florida. Maybe you'll have maybe a lot of red states follow it. So
States, you think? So you think red states will be following?
yeah, why not?
Okay.
Why not? I don't know. I think it should be a choice. Everyone should
Right.
just have a choice. That's it.
Exactly.
You know
Exactly.
what I mean? Too many people out here were very, I don't know, brainwashed about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Like,
freaking
bro, what?
it's just freaking funny how brainwashed it is out here. And like
Well,
it's like
bro, I mean, dude, I walked around everywhere without a mask. I lifted without a mask. Dude, I went in Walgreens like when I used to go shopping, actually at stores, and this fat like Latin guy wanted to fight me or didn't want to ring me up. And I was like,
really?
bro, oh, bro, dude, I was like, he didn't want to ring me up. I was like, bro, if you want, I could really knock you out, at your job or outside. I could go outside, but I'm gonna get my stuff here. I'll knock you out. Do you want me to knock you out? I
Right.
mean, he was like fat as hell. I can't ring you up. No. Like, bro, clearly you have some health issues here. I'm glad you're wearing a little paper mask. That's really going to help you. But yeah, I need to ring up my stuff and leave. But if you want me to knock you out at your work or outside, let me know.
Oh my god.
It's really not like, I mean, seriously, he was wearing this little like paper mask because this was during the pandemic time,
Uh-huh.
and he was so like, oh my God, I can't ring this guy up. Like, how stupid are you? Like, literally, how stupid are you? There's just some people that's what I mean when I say brainwashed. Everyone looked at me like I was a robot. How does he go everywhere without a mask? He's doing what, like, literally, I was just living my life, literally, doing what I do, lift weights, make money, do what I do. And people just like, how come he doesn't get sick? Right? Like all
Uh-huh.
these brainwashed people, like they got their whatever, and they're sick 3 times a year, and they're just looking at me like, what is it? What is this? What is this guy's secret? Like literally, I'm doing the same thing today I was doing 5 years ago. I lift weights, I cook, I take my vitamins, And yeah, I, live life.
Right, right.
There's not much of a difference except for the fact that I'm lifting and I eat right and I take my vitamins, which the more vitamins you take, the more you're building your body to have your immune system just on full defense mode. It, but like I said, people were so brainwashed. Very weird, very odd.
I know, I know.
Some very odd things, man. Believe me.
Yeah,
It was,
it's crazy somehow how like people react, and it's like like you said, it's like a herd mentality because it's not something that is of independent thinking. These people, they're not independent thinkers for the most part. They're people who hear on the news and hear mainstream media telling them like, "Oh, this is dangerous" or whatever, and then they basically get into this whole herd mentality. And then if they hear somebody saying something, then they gain up on those people because they feel like they're right and they have to do it instead of just keeping
exactly. It's the
it to
weirdest,
themselves like we all do. Like,
weirdest thing I've ever experienced.
yeah,
Weirdest thing. But it was, I mean, there wasn't many people that were like that guy. There was only a couple that were like that.
yeah,
Not no one really said anything to me in the gym. No one said anything to me really. Maybe only Walgreens, Safeway, or I can't remember which store it was one time. But, hey, you need to put a mask on. Yeah, okay, yeah. But other than that, no one really got out of pocket, said anything. So besides that guy, I told him I would knock him out in the store or outside. It was up to him.
yeah, yeah,
I
exactly.
saw him one morning too in my Hummer.
Uh-huh.
Rolled up on him. Oh, dude, his fat ass jumped in his car and got away so fast. I was so tired. I wasn't gonna do anything. I
Oh,
just wanted
really?
to scare. Yeah, oh, yeah. I was coming home at like 6:30 in the morning,
Oh, wow.
and oh, dude, I rolled up on him. I said, "Now I know what you drive." He's like, "Ah!" He got in his car and drove away so fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Hella spooked him. I wasn't gonna do anything. It was 6:30 in the morning. I just wanted to go home and sleep.
Yeah, of course, of
But it
course.
was so funny. He was getting off work, and I happened to be driving by right there, and I fucking scared his ass, bro. you
Yeah.
know, it was so funny, dude. I've never seen someone so big move so fast. That shit was hella funny, bro.
All right. Let's go into the chat real quick, Jay. We got Jay Valdez 85 in the house. What up, Jay Valdez? They say 53 people got shot in Chicago Labor Day weekend.
Shit,
And I think,
53.
yeah,
Fuck.
I think they're trying to say that because
Chirac.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Which I mean, and this makes sense because we just reported yesterday that Trump wanted to send the National Guard to Chicago now, remember?
As well as he should.
So
Shit,
yeah,
53 got shot.
this just validates our point and Trump's point that the National Guard is needed there because look what's happening,
That's
Trump is
crazy, man.
crazy.
Jesus.
Over one weekend, 3 days, 53 people got shot. Like, bro,
That's
what's going
crazy,
on?
man.
We got Infinite Improbability in the house. I
Oh,
know the
Infinite's back.
Infinite's back. They say, I know the vaccine was not a hoax because all the rich white people got it first. If it was a hoax, Trump would be like, I am not getting the shot because that is one less for my constituents.
It's interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. From what I understand, Trump did not get the shot because he was all about the invector meme and trying to
I was
show
gonna say,
people.
I thought a lot of people did not get it.
Yeah, no.
That's what I thought. I thought most of the big time people like what he's talking about did not get it. I
No,
thought
for sure.
I thought they were like, no, I'm cool. Don't no one needs to hear my opinion.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what I got from that.
And I mean, there was so much stuff too, like because there were some of the people who were like big public figures who like
Yeah,
went live on camera pretending to get it, but there was
I
like
saw
so
that.
yeah, you saw that right? How it was like either like fake needles or like a
They're
lot of
like,
people were like, yeah, dude, there was like so much different things going on with that, bro. Like,
I saw that, man. Those were some random times to live through, bro.
exactly, exactly.
Very random times.
Yeah, times where you can hustle toilet paper on a street corner just like you could a sack of weed or something.
Bro, I didn't, dude, I was popping during the pandemic, bro. I had nonstop business. This county never closed. Shoot, I enjoyed it, man. I wasn't mad. People would give me my space whenever I'd be out, like, cool, stay away.
Exactly.
I would. It's like that's what I mean. But it's just like I said, those random few people that look at you like, "Where's your mask?" You know, like weirdos. You know what I will say? Every time I went to the Russian bakery, they never asked me for a mask.
The Russians.
They never asked me for a mask. I'd roll in and they'd be like, they're like, "Oh, what would you want?" They were so nice. Never asked me for a mask.
Yeah, man, I wish I could say the same thing. Every time I went to go get some star bread from the Filipinos, bro, they wouldn't even let me in the damn building without a mask.
Where?
The city right next to the bowling alley. There's a place right across the street where they do the star bread. It's called like
Are you talk?
Giem Nong, something like that.
I don't know. Damn, they made you wear a mask.
Yeah, they were like super strict, super strict.
It's weird. See what I mean? It's weird, man. That's very odd.
You ever tried that, right? The star bread or senorita bread, they call it. It's like a Filipino.
I don't even know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Uh,
I'm like star bread. Nah, I don't even know what that is.
Never heard of star bread, huh?
Nah.
Might have to put you on game, my brother, one of these days.
I never know, man. Is it a good carb or is it bad for you?
Bad for you, but it's good.
It's
It's
so
good for you
bad.
in a bad way.
It tastes so good, it's bad. So I know if
Exactly.
it tastes that good, it's bad for you. Okay,
It's
I got you.
it's bread dipped in cinnamon and sugar. Oh
Oh
my,
yeah. Oh, that's clearly bad.
oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
that's a clearly bad one. So that would be like cool. That would be like a holiday thing.
Exactly.
I could do that during the holidays. Have a little bit. Be like, okay, this is cool.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, that's cool. Could do that.
Man, Thanksgiving's coming up.
Oh, I know.
You know.
I know. I
All
do
right.
know.
Oh yeah. All right, Jay. Let's move on into our next trend. I got some sad news to report from your home country, Jay.
Which one?
Portugal.
What happened?
15 people were killed and 18 were injured in a crash of a funicular railway in Lisbon.
Railway?
Yeah, some railway.
Oh, damn.
They had a crash. Yeah, it says 15 were killed, and it was a popular funicular railway in Lisbon, Portugal. Portuguese Prime Minister expressed condolences for the victims. The mayor of Lisbon announced 3 days of mourning for the victims. A video posted on social media showed a yellow funicular car lying on its side amid scattered debris with the roof cracked open. A separate video verified people searching through the twisted metal of the wreckage. The funicular that crashed the Elevador del Gloria connects Restadores Square to the Jardim de Sao Pedro del Alcantara in the Barrio Alto neighborhood. There are two other functional railways in the city, according to a site run by the Lisbon Tourism Association. The commander of the Lisbon Fire Brigade, Alexander Rodriguez, told a group of journalists that they were alerted about the derailment at 6:01 p.m. and arrived within 3 minutes. The car derailment crashed into a building, and now the causes will have to be analyzed by the competent authorities, he said, noting that there were no confirmation yet of the nationalities of the people killed and injured. So yeah, just some real sad news coming out of Lisbon, Portugal. It looks like was have you do you know what that is, right? The funicular type of vehicles, or like the do you know what that is, Jay? Have you seen that before or no?
Nope.
It looks like it kind of looks like the trams in San Francisco, like the ones that are like on the like the
Nope.
yeah. Well, it looks like the trams going down Market Street. That's what it looks like. You
The
know,
Muni?
yeah, like the Muni, but the ones that are on the tracks with the electric
Yeah.
ones. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
what it
Muni.
looks like. So it looks
So
like
the
one of
Munis
those.
are rails.
Yeah, so this is what that looks like. It looks like
Oh, so it's like public transit.
exactly, exactly.
Oh, wow.
So, but who knows? Because this one could have been for like done for more like the tourism like area of the city. So I don't know if it was like public transportation that people use every day, because it kind of sounded to me from the article like it was something that tourists use more than anything. You know,
Damn.
so
That
who knows?
sucks.
It does suck, and our hearts and prayers go out to the people affected by that. Okay, let's move on, Jay, and let's get into some new Epstein news. What is going on there?
So, Epstein survivors, what they're gonna do. is they held a little bipartisan press conference on Capitol Hill. What they're going to do is they're going to compile and release their own list of alleged abusers due to the stalled government efforts. So they're, you know what I mean? It says survivors like Lisa Phillips shared her experiences, and yeah. So this they're the survivors of the of the Epstein thing. They're going to release their own list basically. So this was organized by Republican Rep Thomas Massey and Democratic Rep Ro Khanna. So this is what's going to go on.
Yeah.
So this should be interesting. I don't know if it's going to get very far, but we'll see. You know, it should be very interesting though because they know a lot more firsthand stuff. Let's say, but I don't know if they're going to get the chance to even release that. There's going to be some very high up people that aren't going to let that happen.
That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of worried about these people's lives myself. Like, man, you know,
I
like,
would.
you trying to
I
come
mean
out
that.
like that, like,
Yeah, I mean, if you were going to do it, you shouldn't have announced it
yeah,
because now you're targets. Like I said, some higher ups. You if you hear about all they got in a car accident and died or whatever, maybe you know what happened.
yeah, exactly,
It's not even close because yeah, I wouldn't have announced it.
right.
I would have said here, announce this. I'm leaving to my own little island. Leave me alone. Literally, that's what I would have done here. But here's my statement. I'm taking off. Good luck.
I mean, hopefully they already like wrote it all down or gave it to somebody that you know what I mean, like they're not affiliated with, so that they can, you know what I mean, like have
They're
this.
not going to do that. They announced this, meaning they're gonna yeah, they're gonna compile everything. They're gonna do it, and then like I said, you're probably gonna hear some random story about how they got disappeared. They retracted a statement. They died off random causes. Yeah, you know how it works. It's common sense. You could refer back to this episode too. Today, September 3rd. It's very common sense here. It's not even close.
I know.
I wouldn't have told anyone. I would have just like I said, I would have had my whole little thing planned and then sent that list to someone I knew. Here, give this to whatever. I'm already gone though, you know. Do do
Yeah,
a Tupac style, man. Machiavelli
exactly,
style.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Go to Jamaica and have some
No, I didn't say go
mai
to. I'm
tais.
just saying go to anywhere. Go anywhere. Just don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
I know, I know.
That's it. So good luck for them. You know that's. But yeah, they announced this at like a press conference. So yeah, I see why they did it. They're thinking they could get protection that way. So it's a 50-50 shot. You're going to get a certain amount of protection, but now you're going to get a certain amount of people who want you gone. So
Right,
you're a
right.
target now. You have become a target, you know, and yeah, there's too many high profile people on there that yeah, they don't want that list out. So, yep. Good
Um,
luck.
yeah, good luck,
That's what I'm saying. Good luck.
lad.
That's a tough one, man.
Let's see, Jay. We do have a chat from Infinite. They say, I don't know what send the National Guard means. Each state has a National Guard. The Illinois National Guard is already there.
Yeah, but we're talking about like more thousands of people just in one area instead of spread.
Right, right. Yeah, they got to
Handle it.
contain. They got to contain certain areas of the city because Chicago in general, like there's good pockets, bad pockets, like most cities. So I think they're just trying to really get into like the bad pockets and yeah, I'm sure they're I'm not like an expert on this Infinite, so I don't know, but maybe also from what I could think of is maybe some of the National Guard um, in the states, maybe like the governor controls that National Guard, and they're telling them no, you're not like we don't want you to deploy in our state. So basically, maybe Trump is deploying the ones from like Washington because he has full control of that National Guard. That's kind of something maybe I'm thinking about. I'm not sure if that's how it works. maybe Trump does have the National Guard in Illinois under his, command. Because from what Jay, do you know how that works? Isn't it the governor usually, or does the Trump have the last say?
I would think the state has control of their own, so which is why I don't think Gavin Newsom would ever want to help Donald Trump. That's why I remember when he was talking about out here.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I mean. Yeah, I think it is governor, but being the president, you could do whatever. So if you want to deploy some National Guard wherever, you can do it.
Exactly. And I think at the end of the day, even the state, whoever, whatever National Guard from whatever state it is, they have to listen to the president at the end of the day.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but I think usually the Trump just gives the order to the governor, and the governor is the one that kind of sees it happen. So if
Yeah.
the governor is going against the grain, then Trump might have to step in and be like, "Yo, what's going on here? And we're gonna cut
Yeah,
off."
that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what'll probably happen for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
And he could send him to Oakland.
I think they're already planning on doing that. I mean, if they send him to LA, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know Shy is a little rougher, as you can tell. Chirac is a little rougher, so I'd go Chirac then Oakland.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Right. All right. Let's move on and get into our celebrity news or trending topics. First one I got for you is that there is a new season of Dancing with the Stars coming. And your new contestants, we got some surprise ones, but we're gonna have Alec Baldwin's wife, Hilaria. And guess who else we're gonna have on there, Jay?
I have no idea.
We're gonna have the one, the only Corey Feldman on there. This one.
Great. Dream a little dream.
So this is who's going to be on this new season of Dancing with the Stars. It says Hilaria Baldwin, Corey Feldman, a Boy Meets World alum, and an actress responsible for turning the name Meredith Blake into a whole celebrated vibe. But it looks like Boy Meets World, the whole cast, I think is going to be on there, bro.
Correct.
That's going to be kind of cool, right?
I guess so. I don't know. I don't watch that, but yeah.
It says
I
that
guess so.
it says that Feldman is going to be paired with Jenna Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be a whole reunion. So they're going to have Topanga on there too, brother.
I figured.
Yeah. Topanga, man. That's the one. From back in the day.
I went to school with her cousins.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Jamie and Joey Samut.
Oh, okay.
That was her cousin. I forgot her name. I think it's Danielle Fisher. I can't remember her actual name.
Really? Danielle Fisher?
I can't remember her actual name. I can't remember.
Gotcha.
But yeah, she's her cousins went to my grade school, so
Oh, okay.
yep. Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff.
So yeah, that is going to be Dancing with the Stars, and that's going to have your new cast on that show. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see who are the good dancers from those eras that we were watching them. Moving on.
Danielle Fisher. Sorry, Fisher.
Oh, Danielle Fisher. That's the name. Okay.
Yeah, Fischel, not Fisher.
Oh, Fisher. Okay.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Let's move on then into our last celebrity sports trending. And Jay, what you got about Red Zone?
All bad. So basically, ESPN, they are killing Red Zone. Sucks. So Red Zone, did you ever watch Red Zone? Or no? Yes?
Yeah, back in the day.
All right, so Red Zone is just football on all day long. Usually they zoom in to when you're in scoring position, you know what I'm saying? And you never have commercials. So basically Red Zone is going to be there, but ESPN is adding commercials. That sucks.
Red Zone.
Why
That
would
is
you
crazy.
even want red zone if you have commercials? There's no point there. That is stupid.
Red zone is the one that basically like you can watch all the teams, and as soon as they're like about to score, then it shows that highlight or it shows
Yeah,
them on.
like so you're in the red zone,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they flash to each game. Hey, KC's up in the red zone right now, and then they'll show if they call a timeout. Oh, okay, look, the Bengals, they're in the red zone. Yeah, that goes game to game, game to game, no commercials. Basically, ESPN's changing all that. That sucks.
I mean, in a way, it makes sense because if you don't have commercials, how in the hell are you making money on that program?
It's for the people.
No, I mean that's what we do here on this show. We do it for the people. But when you have a whole TV program that you're operating, and you got to pay your crew to operate this show, you got to have some kind of money coming in from somewhere. You know,
So red zone used to be it was NFL Network.
right?
That's
So,
that's why they were able to do that. Now it's ESPN, like you
yeah,
just said. Now they want, oh, we're gonna have commercials during red zone. Fucking stupid, dude.
so they literally an NFL Network still exists though, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so basically, it was like a subsidiary of NFL Network, the Red Zone,
Yeah.
and
It was a perk. So for longest time, I never really watched Red Zone because I had Sunday Ticket. Sunday Ticket, I could put all 8 games and watch whichever one I want on DirecTV, you know? And then the NFL Network, like, you know what? We're going to come out with Red Zone for the people that don't have Sunday Ticket. So I was like, so I tried. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I still like watching all the games, but this is kind of cool. Like if you don't have certain games you want to watch and you just want to watch when teams are in the red zone, this is cool. It's like 8 hours of continuous football, you know, with there was no kind of bullshit in between, you know. And now that's all going to be changed, so it sucks.
might have to get Red Zone, bro. You might have just sold me on it, bro.
Why it's going to have commercials?
No, I
Stupid.
know,
No,
but
no,
even with
waste.
the commercials, like, don't you think that they're gonna be able to uh they're going to be able to still show you everything? It's like probably like when they go on timeout is when they do the commercials, right?
Yeah, but so the whole point of red zone was that you always had something to watch, like whichever game. So even if a team wasn't in the red zone, oh, they're at the 40. We'll show this one right now. Even if there's only 3 games and one's on timeout, we'll show this one right now because
Right.
they're on the 40, and that's what I mean. That was cool. Like, oh shit, okay, this is cool. But now, at that time, like you said, oh, okay, no one's in the red zone. Let's put a commercial on. That
Yeah,
sucks, bro.
exactly.
That's dumb. That's hella dumb.
No.
I'm not digging it, but I get it. Like, I get it. Like you said, want to make a profit.
Yeah,
That's all it is. But
all
that
it is, man.
sucks, dude.
All it is.
So yeah, that's whack. I wouldn't I wouldn't get red zone if I were you. That's yeah.
So I'll just keep doing my illegal streaming and just keep
Why
watching that
not?
way for now.
Why not? Why not, bro?
Screw it.
I just thought I was like, man, that sucks, dude. Like that was the one perk of an NFL Network, like the red
Uh,
zone. I thought it was tight.
oh yeah, yeah, I know. No
You
commercials.
know, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, things like that can only last so long.
Yeah, apparently, you know what I mean. So that sucks, but yeah. So yeah, I'm just like I said, having commercials. It's just I don't know. That's weird. You know,
Sure.
it's all
All
good
right,
though.
that's all good in the hood. Let's move on. Get into your movie of the night. What are you watching, Jay?
A really good movie, man. It's one of my favorite movies.
Is it 7?
No, close. Same time.
Same
Same time frame.
timeline?
Same time frame.
Let's see here. I think you are watching. If it's not 7, you're watching Kiss the Girls.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It just happened to be on. I was like, okay, it's a good one. It's a good little I'd say murder mystery.
So, what was the movie about for everybody that doesn't know?
Basically, it's about so you have 2 killers,
Uh huh.
one on each coast, and they're mirroring each other. Like one kills one, so the other one on the other one kill someone that looks similar, and they kill for certain interests. They kill certain women because of their like, how do I put it? How special the woman is. Like either she's hot and she's a nurse, or she's hot and she's smart, or whatever it may be. They have a significant talent to them. You know what I mean? And so basically, you have like the police, and they're confused. You know what I mean? Because they don't know what's going on. They don't even know in the beginning that there's two and they're mirroring each other. You know what I mean? Because so they bring in a forensic psychologist. That's Morgan Freeman's part, and so he kind of like pieces this together to try and go back and forth to figure out, okay, what's going on here. And then there is a big twist at the end.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not going to tell you the twist. That's the whole point of watching the movie. That's what makes it the most interesting, because no one knows who this the killer calls himself Casanova. No one knows who Casanova is.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like he's very good. He never leaves fingerprints, never leaves anything. You know what I mean? And yeah, so very, very good film. I'd recommend it to anyone, hands down.
Definitely.
So it's a really good film. One of my favorites back in the day, for sure. I'd and the whatever it's called, the cast, excellent, excellent cast.
What do you rate the movie? 1 through 10? Brady?
Yeah, for sure,
I
without a
think
doubt,
you see, damn, okay, okay.
without a
Brady.
doubt, because it's a really good film, dude. And the cast is just as good. Like everyone in this movie, like they play their part very well, and the twist at the end makes it even better. You know what I mean?
My favorite actresses is in that movie too.
Which one?
Tatiana Ali.
Uh, okay.
You were probably talking about you were thinking about Ashley Judd, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I thought you were
Maybe.
gonna say Ashley Judd. Yes, yeah. It's funny because she always plays the same type of role in every movie too.
I know. I know.
But
I
yeah,
just mentioned Tatiana Ali because I haven't seen her in like any movies. Like she's not in a lot of movies, so it's kind of like whoa, surprise,
yeah. She didn't
surprise.
have she didn't have a big part in this movie at all.
Yeah. You know who was in that movie also that probably is overlooked is that doctor that played in that the Saw movie who cut off his leg in the very first one, Carrie Elwes.
Yeah. What about him?
I was just crazy because he was in that movie. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
He's he plays one of the best roles in this movie.
oh, does he?
I mean, one of the most prolific roles. Yeah.
Okay.
He's actually a really good actor, and in this time, he had hella good movies. This was
Yeah,
one of them.
exactly.
That dude's in a shit ton of movies, dude. Like he's got some good movies, bro. It's pretty
Speaking,
impressive, his movies.
speaking of that, then let's just do his movies. Carrie Elwes. What is your
All
favorite
right.
movie of his?
Fuck, man, he has so many good movies, bro.
We already know your favorite is the Saw.
Yeah, it is one of my favorites.
I already know.
It is, but I don't know. He has something, because this is another one of my favorites, obviously. But hmm, that's tough, man. Yeah, okay, I'll go with those two for my favorites then. I'll go with those two. Saw in this one because he played a hell of a role in both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And then my underrated, which is not underrated at all, and I love this movie. This movie
I
was
already know.
hella good.
I already know.
Oh yeah, say it.
You're gonna say Days of Thunder.
Nah, you were wrong. I'm surprised.
Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible,
No, those are all good movies, but no, I was gonna say The Crush.
The Crush. Okay, okay.
Uh-huh, with Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that's a movie, bro. That's a
Gotcha.
hell of a movie. Cause yeah, yeah. So we'll leave it at that.
I like The Crush.
Oh, it's a hell of a movie, bro.
um, yeah, for my favorite movie, then I will say Days of Thunder that he was
Oh,
in.
excellent. Yeah, excellent, excellent film, excellent film.
Yeah, love the movie. I even got to ride the Great America Days of Thunder ride when it first came out back in the day.
I did too. I remember.
Very fun, very fun.
That was a good one.
As far as underrated, I'm gonna go with one that most of you have probably not ever seen, and it's a comedy that is not for everyone, I would say. But if
I
you
know
don't,
what you're going with. This is an easy one.
yeah, if you want to
I
say it,
already
say
know. Hot
it.
Shots.
Hot shots,
I
exactly.
already knew because that shit's fucking hilarious, dude.
It's hilarious, but like in the stupidest way.
Well, yeah, because they're just they're just mocking.
Oh, I know, I know.
It's the best part about it. But
Exactly.
this, I mean, remember he did also did Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
Yeah,
Same
I
time,
remember that.
same
Yeah,
time as Hot Shots.
yeah,
He's a very versatile actor, bro. The dude
yeah.
could be a murderer, dude could be a horror, dude could be the funniest guy. He's a very good actor, dude.
And I'm also gonna say two notable mentions that I think are worth mentioning, and that would be Twister, that he was in,
Hmm.
and the movie Glory with Denzel and Morgan Freeman as
Oh,
well,
those are excellent.
and Matthew Broderick.
You have to say Liar Liar as well because he played a funny ass part in that
Oh
too.
yeah, yeah, that's a good. I was waiting for you to say that one.
Oh yeah, man. This dude just has some good ass movies, dude.
Liar, liar, no strings attached. Those are all
Yeah,
great movies.
dude just has some excellent movies, bro. Like, I
Exactly.
mean, his catalog is impressive.
Yeah, it is.
A
Yeah,
very impressive catalog, man,
that's true. That's true.
for sure.
All right, guys, that is our movie of the night. And if you don't know, we are watching Kiss the Girl.
Yes,
So,
sir. Just the girls, plural.
Kiss the Girls. Girls.
Yes. Murder
Okay,
mystery.
murder mystery.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get into the chat. Infinite says, I think you mean pirating. I mean, I think that is what it is called. I would not know. That is my story, and I am sticking to it. Yes,
It
sir.
is pie writing. Yes.
Pirating.
Yes.
And then Infinite says, I remember that time. A bunch of serial killer thrillers came out. Seven Kiss the Girls, Resurrection.
Yep. That's you know. That's exactly. So that it was that same time period right there. That time frame.
Exactly.
Hell of good movies are right there, man. Some of my favorites right there.
Right. Right. Those are great movies. All of
I
them.
know, man. Excellent films, bro.
That's also the time where that other one came out that we reported on
Which one?
with shoot, I forgot the name. The one about the one in San Francisco where he tries to like it's based in San Francisco and then like um it
San
wasn't
Francisco.
Jamie Lee Curtis. It was the redheaded chick who
San
basically,
Francisco.
yeah, it was based. It was a movie where they based it in San Francisco. It was around that time frame. It was like a serial killer that was going around. And then he was going after that one redheaded lady. That she's a famous actress. Forgot
Is
the-
this the, did I show it before?
You showed it before, yeah.
Oh, Copycat.
Copycat, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the same time frame.
yeah,
Same
that's what I'm
exact
saying.
time frame, bro.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
because
what I'm
that
saying.
was right in the middle of all these movies. That was a
Yeah,
good ass movie, bro.
Copycat.
Yeah, that was a good ass movie too. Yeah,
Well, what's her name? The actress? I freaking forgot her name.
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver. Oh my god,
Yeah,
couldn't. When you know what it is, bro. When I put myself on the spot, like my
you
mind just
forget.
kind of goes blank. I'm like, oh my god, because I get like nervous. I'm like, oh shit, like I need to know. Like I want to tell people, but at the same time, like I'm thinking more about trying to figure it out than like actually just like figuring it out. So
Yeah, you just have to be nonchalant, man. That's it.
yeah, yeah.
It's kind of
Kind of
like
be
when
sure.
people have that what's it called? When they have the fear of speaking in front of people.
Oh yeah,
It's the same thing. I remember it in college. I
definitely.
never had that fear, so it was like I always had. If you were in a group, there was always members of the group in marketing that like there's some people who just couldn't speak in front of people. I was like, bro, just it's a class, just talk. Oh, I get like you said. Oh, I get all. I start thinking like this. I start over. Like nah, bro, just talk.
Yeah,
It's class. You really don't have to be. Just relax.
yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I mean? Like it's not like they're gonna judge you. You know what I mean? Like. You're doing this so you can get a good grade. The
Right.
teacher's gonna judge you of anyone. Who cares what anyone? Like, yeah, but yeah, some people have that same thing, you know.
Nobody told you. Oh, it's easy for you to say when you got arms the size of freaking logs.
Well, first of all, in class, bro, I wasn't always in a beater. Like for like when you're presenting and like especially in marketing, you got to dress up.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I have some fucking excellent tailored suits. So
Right.
the difference is I already had my suit game and my ties were all excellent. So it was easy to walk up in there and just shine. You know what I mean? It was
Got
easy.
got
And
you.
then
You were,
talk in front of a class. Yeah, I was already ahead of the game. It was easy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You were shining.
Exactly. It was easy. That you know what I mean? Marketing's easy to me. Like so
Good,
yeah.
good.
Yes, sir. Crypto
All
time.
right. Let's move on and get into crypto. Crypto time. Let me pull up the all the pricing for you real quick, guys. Here it is. Okay, currently we have Bitcoin sitting
Oh,
at 111,203. There's up 0.13%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 4,404. It is up 1.6%. And number three, XRP, sitting at $2.85. It is up 0.65% as of right now. Your fear and greed index, it is in that neutral 44. So we are in that neutral still. Things kind of going sideways for the moment. It looks like in the news, it's just saying institutions are rotating back to Bitcoin, meaning that I think Bitcoin's going to start going up again this week or maybe early next week after like Monday. But it looks like right now things are money's flowing back in and we are headed back up. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 3.84 trillion. It is up 0.35%. And your top trending coins, your top five trending coins right now, let's see here. Number one, Purple Pepe, which is up 2.9%. Number two is Ethereum. Number three is Unstable 2, which is down 11%. And I'm sorry, Purple Pepe was actually down. It's down 7.75% right now. Number three is Unstable 2. Number four, Xpin Network, which is down 5%. And number five is Dog Bitcoin, which is down 1.8%. Those are your top five trending coins right now. Let's get into our 100 notable gainers, starting with your top five. So at number one, Not Cat. That one is up 483%. Number two is MAGA People, which is up 469%. Number three is Trump MAGA. That one is up 376%. Number four is Grok, which is up 409%. And number five is Mubarak, which is up 343%. So let's get into your top 100 and notable mentions. Number 11, Grayscale is up 438%. At number 23, we got Fitted, which is up 142%. At number 31, we got Bolt, it's up 98%. At number 37, we got AOL, which is up 76%. At number 48, we got Utya, UTYA. That one is up 52%. At number 59, we got GSOL, and that one is up 38%. At number 63, we got JO Bowden, which is up 35%. Then at number, let's see, 69, we got Banker Coin, which is up 30%. At number 76, we have Jelly My Jelly, which is up 27%. At number 87, we have ASDAC, like NASDAQ, but ASDAQ, which is up 25%. At number 90, let's go 93, we got Zentry. Zentry is up 21%. And in your top 100 spot for today, we have May Network. May Network is up 20%. All right, guys, that is our crypto news. Like I said, money is slowly flowing back in. It looks like the institutions are going straight right back into Bitcoin, meaning that they are buying because they got a little bit lower. Like I said, when we are in that fear aspect, which we were a little bit the last couple of days, then people do tend to buy. So now it looks like they have bought, they're holding, and we are all hoping for everything to start going back up. People can make their money off of these coins they just bought or are holding on to. All right, let's get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. This is going to be September 4th, 2025, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is my sign, Aries. If you're traveling tomorrow, Aries, expect some slight hitches or last minute adjustments in your itinerary. No need to get worked up. The stars want you to stay calm and go with the flow. Let your mental stress take a break during the wait or try to see new things in the environment. Taurus, you have a chance to see something fall into place beautifully tomorrow, and the stars are on your side. It could be the right person showing up, discovering something significant, or receiving positive news. Everything will be fine as long as you trust the process. Don't try to control or accelerate the events. Gemini, heartfelt listening is the focus of tomorrow's tasks. According to the stars, a person close to you is struggling to communicate an important message. Listen wholeheartedly and refrain from interrupting to offer your support. Being there and sharing kind words during this moment will allow you to provide comfort. Then we got our Cancer. An unexpected memory or message may prompt you to reconnect with someone from your past. The stars offer a wonderful opportunity to reconnect with a friend or associate from long ago. Don't hold back. That little effort on your part can return smiles and warmth. Then we got J sign Leo. You are likely to have a profitable discussion where you can take the leadership role tomorrow. Whether at home or in the office, do not be the last to speak. You possess the elegance and the ease to communicate your idea. The stellar bodies tell you to maintain composure as you speak. There may be a lot of misunderstandings, but they can be alleviated with a small conversation that you initiate. Virgo, the stars are motivating you to maintain steadiness in your activities tomorrow. Even if you are feeling a bit lethargic, do not skip your beneficial practices. Big results come from little daily actions. Don't set your sights on being perfect. Make sure that you show up. A bit of discipline in relation to your sleep, diet, or work will help you feel mentally at ease and boost your energy. Libra, your work and personal life need your attention tomorrow. Your inner voice helps you address something personal. The situation from the outside is not fully clear, but your heart, which is the truest judge, already has the solution. Trust your instincts and let silence speak for itself. Scorpio, slowly, the day will progress more smoothly if you begin tomorrow morning with a grateful mindset. Instead of sprinting to the to-do list, pause to appreciate small things in your environment. Quiet moment or a cup of tea can be the blessing you need. The stars say this small gesture will shift your mood and bring you more good vibes. Then we got my wife's sign, Sagittarius. Tomorrow, a heartfelt change in your daily routine is likely to bring a reward. You will also find a shortcut or some method that will save you some time and energy. You should be willing to attempt anything that comes along. The planets promote swift and rational action. Your intuition regarding direction will be trustworthy if you pay close attention to your surroundings. Capricorn, a family member will likely require your soft words and company tomorrow. The zodiac indicates that because of you, the other person's emotional condition might improve. Hindrances to their life do not need to be fixed, but a caring ear goes a long way. Your enduring and gentle nature will comfort that person. Queries. You have probably noticed that the world around you is filled with noise and disorder. You are advised to maintain focus internally. Do not allow matters outside to drag you into tension. The stars will reward you with peace of mind if instead of responding to provocations, you choose to remain silent. Pay attention to your scheduled tasks and other aspects of your life that lie within your control. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Tomorrow is a good day to review your finances and prepare for any upcoming purchases. Could be something minor or a routine purchase, but the foresight will spare you last minute anxiety. The stars are encouraging you to maintain a clear perspective on the budget, refrain from making impulsive purchases. All right, guys. that is our horoscopes for tomorrow. That's going to be for September 4th, 2025. We like to do that to kind of help guide you along your path every day. Now, let's move on and get into Jay's conspiracy of the night. What you got for them, Jay?
Talking about this one I saw on social media. It's about the legend of the Mexican number 777 7777. Basically, this is supposedly a phone number. Have you seen this or no? Have you heard of this?
No, no.
No. So basically, this is a phone number in Mexico that that if you call, it's like literally the last thing you want to do because if you dial it, they for some reason don't know exactly who you are. They said this has been around for years, and people still don't know who owns this phone number. Like I'm seriously curious about people who have called this number too. Supposedly, if you let it ring 3 times, you may be able to hang up, and and no one will answer. But on that fourth ring, someone is going to answer. Basically, what it's going to do is they're going to start sounding like the Zodiac killer breathing. Basically, they start breathing heavy and it's low, and then by the end of it, they're breathing very heavy but very high. You will also hear this is what they say. Some people have done this. You will also hear a voice that say your name, like it'll say your actual name, like your name. You know what I mean? Some said they heard the voice, some said they didn't. So this is like I said, this is between many people who have done this, and then others have stated that they didn't hear it at all. You know what I'm saying? The voice of this person supposedly is your own voice, which is very weird. I don't know how obviously we have all different tech these days, but this thing has been around supposedly for a long, long time. You know what I mean? And the person on the other end of this, whether it's a person, computer, whatever it may be, CIA, whoever it is, they supposedly know you, your name, everything about you, know your close family. They'll state things about you that only you know. You know what I'm saying? Very, very weird stuff here, bro. You know what I mean? They'll even tell you your parents' names, birth dates, kids if you have any, just deep, dark shit that no one knows about you, but they know about you. I don't know who operates this phone number, bro. But they also have stated that people got so scared after calling this that they just decided to hang up, as like a prank call. And then they took that as a sign of disrespect of hanging up on them. And they blew up their phone to where they kept calling and calling and calling and calling and calling and not stopping until you do eventually pick up. And from there, I don't know exactly what happened because it was never said. I don't know if those people are still existing. But I want to know if this number exists in Mexico. But I'm not going to, you know me, I'm not going to call it.
I'll call it.
I know you would call. I really do. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't call it from any phones you own. I'd call it from something that's very different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like an
I was
AI
gonna
thing.
I was gonna grab Pantera's phone in the gym and call
Mm.
it.
It's not a bad idea. You know what I mean? He would have no idea what's going on either.
Right, right. All of a sudden, somebody's like, "I know who you are."
He'll be
We
like,
would,
"What the
bro,
fuck?"
we would never see him at that gym again.
Honestly, we wouldn't see him again. He's funny, man. He does do the same routine all the time.
You got to give it to him though, because of that. His core is super strong.
His core is strong. I'll give him that. He
Yeah,
looks exactly the same too. He doesn't
I
change
know.
ever.
I
He
know.
never changes. So, but I'm curious about that. Whenever you hear about those type of things, you probably growing up, you probably heard of like the Candyman's, Bloody Marys, all that shit. Did you ever
You're
do
not
that
gonna,
type of stuff or
bro.
no?
You're not gonna believe me, but what you just said about this whole Mexican phone number,
Yeah.
that actually existed when I was growing up in Millbrae.
Hell are you talking about?
I
What are
told you
you talking?
you're not gonna believe me.
You're
So
full of shit.
bro, I have witnesses. I have witnesses.
Oh, okay, go ahead. I want
But
to
check
hear
this
because I'm
out.
curious.
There was a public payphone right next to the Millbrae Public Library. Okay,
Okay.
like a little bit further down, kind of like where the city hall is, but like kind of on the street.
Okay.
This phone, this was when I was in middle school.
Okay.
You would like we literally. I've done this like personally. We picked it up.
Uh-huh.
It was me, Talal, and I think another guy, Talal's friend. We
Uh-huh.
would pick up the phone, and there was no dial tone, no nothing, and you would just say something, and then whatever you said would echo what you said back at you.
No way.
And yeah, it was like the craziest thing. And then as you kept like saying things, you would just hear something breathing on the other line, kind of similar,
No way.
but you would never get any like nobody would ever come on and be like, "Oh, I know who you are." It just sounded like the breathing of like some very dark entity. It just scared the shit out of everybody that knew about this.
Wow.
And I literally had this experience. And if you do not
Wow.
believe me, you can hit up our boy Talal and he'll tell you
No,
exactly.
I believe you. It's
Mhm.
just weird because it makes sense it would be at a payphone too.
Yeah, it was a payphone, dude.
Wow. That's wow. In Millbrae of all places. Wow.
Yeah, in Melbourne.
That's
Um,
crazy.
Infinite says you would figure the number would be 666 666.
Right?
Candyman, Bloody Mary, and
Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
see? That's what I that when I heard this I thought the same things because I remember the Candyman too. Remember the movie Candyman?
Yeah.
Same thing.
I've done Bloody Mary before. I went into like a dark place, looked in the mirror,
Uh-huh.
and said Bloody Mary like a few
Oh,
times.
you did? Okay. Did you
Candyman,
do
I don't know. I don't know how that works. Do I just throw some
same thing?
candy in the dark
No, it's the same thing.
and then the Candyman
Same
comes?
same thing. You do the so you did Bloody Mary. Did you do Ouija board
No,
or
I
no?
never tried the Ouija board. Never tried it.
Okay. Okay.
But I have, and I could do it right now if you guys want. Do the Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. That'd be funny.
That's
What
funny.
if some like dude just came out from behind you right now, bro?
I'm not afraid.
Some little Beetlejuice came out from behind you.
I'm not afraid.
Oh shit. That'd be some
It's
crazy
hard
shit.
hard to scare me, bro.
I know. I know.
But yeah, no, I remember all those things growing up, man. You know. So
Which
that's
one did you
crazy.
do?
Huh?
Which one did you do, Mr.
I've
Catholic
done
school over
that's
here?
what I mean, cat. Nothing scares me, bro. So I've done all of them. The only one I haven't done a Ouija,
Oh god.
but the only thing that would scare me is a true exorcism. I think I'd freak the fuck out. That's something I couldn't do. To at least witness it, I would fucking flip. You understand? So it's a religious thing that would scare me. So if I witnessed an exorcism, I'd fucking run the other way because I'd fucking flip. That's the scary shit that scares me.
You know
Seeing
what?
someone totally possessed by
Yeah.
another entity, I would fucking flip, dude.
I think I can observe something like that and be okay. I think where for me it would I would have trouble is trying to observe like these freaking devil worshiper sacrifices type shit.
That's the what?
Like devil, like you know how they do like those devil worshippers, they be doing like sacrificing and shit in the woods.
Like cults?
Yeah, like cults and stuff.
Okay,
That would kind of scare the shit out of me to like see stuff like that going on. You know?
okay,
I used to live in Chi-Town in Chicago. They have a
yeah.
lot of natural forest preserves over there. And you would like if you just go on a hike out there, you would literally find these little like ceremonial like freaking areas where you would have at nighttime these like people coming and doing these like
Oh hell no.
yeah, bro, it was
Nope.
crazy shit. It's crazy shit.
Yeah, that's some weird. That's some weird shit. It's weird. Some weird cult shit.
And Infinite Improbability says, I was at a store and my purchases came out to be 666. Cashier refused to finish ringing me up unless I bought one more item.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's funny.
crazy. Our show, we had a show where I was just telling Jay Infinite the other day that we had a show where I forgot if it was the views that were like 666, but then the actual show time was like 444. It was like just the craziest numbers appeared in one of our shows the other day. I was like, damn, okay.
Happens all the time, man.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. All right. Well, that is our conspiracy of the night.
Yes, sir.
Guys, last night after our show, we did do a gym live for you guys. So
Yes, sir.
we do shoulders and back, and we did do a live with a Q&A. So if you guys missed that, check that out. But not to worry as well, because what we started implementing again is going back to the gym Wednesday nights like we did before, because we definitely want you guys to be able to see every single workout that needs to be done. And even because what we do on Wednesdays is we're going to be doing our arms, bicep, tricep, and some abs. Usually, guys, when you're like doing the stuff that we do throughout the week, that kind of already works everything else out. So our biceps, triceps get worked out when we're doing everything else. But um, we are, that's what we do. Like we work out. So we're gonna go back in, and even though we've kind of already done it, we're still gonna focus and put our attention onto those things, which is biceps, triceps, and abs, because we don't stop. We're gonna keep growing. So that's how we do it.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, guys, tonight we will be going back live for you around 11ish p.m. Pacific time. We're gonna go back to the gym and do that for you guys Q&A. So please check that out. And then yeah, we will have our show tomorrow again at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. So let's finish off with Jay's and mine final words of wisdom for you guys. Jay, what you got for them?
Going with someone who's someone I listen to pretty much on a daily. We see a lot of the things eye to eye. He is not a dead ancient philosopher, so he goes by the name of Andrew Tate.
You were gonna say that, bro. I was about to say that. As soon as you
So
said not an ancient philosopher, I was like, he's talking about Andrew Tate.
so basically I'm going with your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. It's a basic term, right? Not a lot of people understand that because they're too emotional. Their emotions are based on like short term. They're short term thinkers. You know what I mean? They they need immediate comfort and reaction. You know what I mean? They don't understand long term game. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They react with emotion, which is the worst thing you can do. I've been guilty of it. Everyone has. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
all about controlling your emotions. You know what I'm saying? I'm really good about controlling my emotions. There's a certain few times where I do lose control of it. You know what I mean? But that's when you have to align. You have to put people around you that don't, you know, it's basically you have to put people around you that, okay, these people, they know how do I put it? Be a part of your day. They know how to, okay, cool. They are helping me toward my goal. They are, they're assets. They're not liabilities. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is very important for strategy, for alignment, for your purpose and value. You have to learn how to put certain emotions aside. You know what I mean? It's always facts over feelings. Fuck that. You understand? That's a
Yeah,
fact. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I'm going with that one today. You know what I mean? Because you have to hit, like, I'm very goal oriented, and if you want to hit those goals, you have to stay focused. Don't let anyone, I mean anyone, try to get you, misaligned and not hit your goals, because that's all on you. You can't blame anyone but yourself. You
right.
know what I mean? You let who you want into your circle. That's on you. You know what I mean? And if someone is not cooperating in your circle, bye. It's very simple. Like, it's that easy to be like, okay, cool, perfect. You are a lesson I've learned. Deuces. It's very easy. So that's what I'm going with today.
Definitely. That's a very good one.
Yes.
And I'm gonna switch it up kind of today and do and I'm gonna pretend to be you in a way.
You going ancient philosopher?
I'm doing ancient philosophy with Marcus Aurelius today.
Aurelius. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. We know it's going to be good.
So in Marcus Aurelius's words, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That's what Marcus Aurelius said. And
Yes.
basically, what that means is that at the end of the day, your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Feelings come and go like waves, they rise, crash, and fade. But your mind, when disciplined, becomes the anchor that keeps you steady in the storm. So you have to master your thoughts, and your emotions will follow. yeah, guys, just stay strong, because the stronger you keep your mind, you do work out, you do stimulate yourself, then you're always going to be able to, you know what I mean, have a strong mind. You're going to be able to pick the right situations in your life for the right people, for the right outcomes to help you to progress. And you're going to have a clear mind and set goals. But if you're not doing that, then you're literally going to be drinking. You're going to be wasting your life and not doing stuff that you should be doing and using your God gifted talent to be able to progress and move ahead in life. You're going to be feeling stuck, and stuck feels like you're going to get into depression, and then it just spirals from there into disease, sickness, and everything else you can think of. So don't be that guy. We at the Average Day Joes, we want to see everybody succeed. We love you all, and we couldn't be here without you. So we definitely are preaching this and we preach it a lot because we definitely want to see everybody coming up. Especially if you're watching us, we want to be there for you.
For sure.
Later on, because we haven't even been doing the show for a whole year, but we got many big things to come for you guys. And one of the things that we're probably, I mean, we still haven't really collabed on this yet. Me and Jay, we haven't talked about this much. But one of the things I definitely want to do is have and Jay, I'm sure you would agree with this, but we can create for the Average Day Joe's community kind of like a little like a tip of the day, kind of like a journal where every day of the year, like we could do it
Okay.
for each year, but every day will be some kind of inspirational something for they can wake up, or they can just, if they're feeling bad, that people can just open to that day and have some kind of words of inspiration to get them back up. you know?
It's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of something I was thinking about to do for the people, since we're always doing our, final words of wisdom for everybody.
Cool.
And
Sounds good.
Infinite Improbability for the last chats says this weekend I learned one of my in-laws needed to be exorcised. My brother-in-law said they could not give the demon out, so she was heavily drugged until she passed. Yeah, all bad.
Damn, man.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Infinite. Like, damn. So did you like witness that, or like that's some crazy shit, man? Exorcism. Yeah. So, and I'm sorry about the passing.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, real crazy, man. Real crazy. We do have also BTW in the house saying what's up. What up, BTW? Nice to see you. Nice to see
What
you. Hope everything is well in the NM, in the new mix. All right, guys. Well, that is it for us. Infinite, if I do read your comment about what I just asked you, I will probably address it tomorrow's show. We are about to get off now, but we will be back on if you do want to stay in our live at the gym. If you're still on, we could
slide
definitely talk
through.
some more, Infinite.
We'll be there in about an hour. 1 hour.
About an hour. So yeah. All right,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Thank you again. We will see you tomorrow. Oh, Infinite, real quick says no. I never met her. My BIL just mentioned her. Mother-in-law just mentioned. Okay.
Oh, damn. So,
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, bro. Sorry. Kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy. Yeah. Shit sucks. That's when stuff like that happens. Like nobody.
yeah,
Some people don't even believe it, and then when it actually happens to like somebody you're like, holy shit.
it's nuts.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, health, wealth, and happiness. That is our motto. And we got one last thing. TYS Justin in the house. Yeah, he was at our gym live yesterday. I don't know if you remember him, Jay. He was the one that said you got some big ass arms. And he
Oh, yeah.
says, and he says, hell yeah, gym time. Yes,
You
sir.
already know it, man. We'll be there 1 hour.
1 hour. 1 hour. I
One
got work
hour.
tomorrow. I got work tomorrow morning, so we're gonna do it a little quicker one because today we're doing biceps, triceps, and abs.
Well, yeah, this is only, yeah, we're only doing buys, tries, and abs, so it
Yeah,
doesn't have to be a long one. Probably
it's not
30
gonna be a
minutes.
long one.
30
Exactly.
minutes.
Exactly.
30
So
minutes.
we'll be in and out. But the
But we'll
most
be able to
important,
lock in. It's just locking in because yesterday we've had such a hard week, so
yeah,
that today we could just lock in on it. Boom. That's it.
exactly. And in case you missed it, guys, I believe on Sunday we actually went and shot some hoops for the first time in years,
Yeah.
and we actually we were able to record that live, so that was really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. Infinite Improbability says Jim 30. So yeah,
Yep.
exactly, exactly.
For sure. For sure.
All right, guys. So we
All
are
right.
gonna start getting ready for the gym. Thanks again for being here, and we love you. We couldn't be here without you. So thank you, and we will see you in about an hour, and
Cool,
tomorrow
cool.